Hi, good morning. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Michael Taslim, and I have one partner that named Kevin Fabian, and we are from Binusian 2024. So, in this presentation, we want to inform about Mami's Catering UMKM, about how they still survive in this COVID-19 pandemic and how they maintain to gain their profit in this COVID-19 pandemic. And we also want to encourage young entrepreneurs like me and my partner. Uh, we're going to encourage to make our own UMKM businesses, especially on the F&B sector. So, in this presentation, we have three main topics, which we're going to talk about. We're going to introduce these UMKM businesses to the public, how Mami's Catering began, and who held this Mami's Catering. And we also want to discuss their strategies, how to maintain their sustainability in this COVID-19 pandemic, especially how to maintain their profit in this COVID-19 pandemic. And lastly, we also want to give some tips for young entrepreneurs like me myself to begin their own businesses, especially on F&B sector. So, did you guys know that we can start a small business when we were young, because uh, it's good to begin when we were young, because with a lot of experience we can maintain our businesses. So, for example, like this business, like this UMKM businesses that name Mami's Catering, which being founded by our friend's mother named Denos in 2018, and in 2019 his mother gave this business to himself. So basically now this business is being run by our friend named Deno. So, guys, um, before they begin to maintain their sustainability and to maintain their profit, this business was founded because they both have the same hobbies in cooking, so they both saw that their hobby could become a good business opportunities, because starting a business from a hobby is a good business opportunities for themselves. So they start these businesses in 2018, but in 2019, Daniel's mother gave these businesses to Daniel because his mother want to see how Daniel's maintain this business, and his mother also want that Daniel to have some experience the, to become a good businessman in the future. So in the future, Daniel could run a good businesses.
So it has been proven that diabetes nowadays has many orders from events such as wedding parties and birthday parties. From the event that use mommy catering service, their business could actually get income from 2.8 million rupiah until 8 million rupiah for 1 month. And talking about the profit they receive from the business itself, they usually gain profit rather than having loss, but sometimes the profit is not really stable. It always fluctuative, depends on how many event that use this catering business. So you guys also probably wondering what marketing strategies that they use to make their business successful until now. So for the marketing strategies itself, Mommy Catering used the power of word of mouth as their strategy, and they also have a connection with many people. So before the pandemic, they can get a lot of orders from many big events. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, they maintained their business to stay still with some new strategy that they developed. at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, their business is having a hard time, but they could maintain their business to stay still uh, by selling the product much cheaper than before. Besides, they also adapt to the situation by selling their product to some families who don't want to be complicated in terms of cooking food. So by learning at how Daniel runs and manages his catering business, we would like to give you some tips that every young people have a chance to start their business and become a successful person if they could manage the business well. We also as the young people understand that opening a new business from zero as a high risk that could be obtained by young entrepreneurs. But we should always be brave to take that risk because we are still young and there's nothing to lose, and besides we also have to learn more about what we are passionate about because one passion could become a good business opportunities. That's all for today presentations. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.